what's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Duck. Like, comment, subscribe. You already know the time if you ain't already did that. If you look below, you will see the link to all our merchandise. All proceeds from merchandise goes back into the channel. And if you want to promote whatever it is you got going on this channel, just go to papaduckpromo@gmail.com. Let's get it going. Now listen, somebody asked me to do this video. I did, talked about it last week, I think it was. But I'm finna get a little bit more in depth in it right quick. But before I get into that video, I want to show y'all this. Let me know what y'all think, and also I'm gonna elaborate on that in 1 second. Check this out.
So I decided to take my son's father off of child support because it was causing turmoil in our co-parenting relationship. Recently, you know, I looked up a few places for him to get his CDL so that he could possibly start his own trucking company, or he can even carry loads and make money for himself. What I decided was, you know what, Brittany, let me change my mindset. Let me help him help us take care of our child. And that's co-parenting.
Now, I do commend her for that. I double salute her. I love her mindset. And I just wish that we all could come to a better conclusion and see the bigger picture. Yeah, we got a child at stake, so us as men and us as women, I feel as though we should sit down and come up with a better way on how we should do our children. We don't need nobody stepping in, telling us how to raise our kids, especially people don't live how we live, don't look like we look, and all that good stuff. Now, let me answer this question. You cannot make a real man gonna take care of his child. A real woman gonna take care of his child. You can't make nobody do nothing. Jesus himself couldn't make a person take care of their child. Let's just get that out of the way. Now, to answer a few questions, yes, child support does goes on your credit. It does. And like she said, I love what she said, because it's not going to help nobody. You know what I'm saying? I would rather you and that father sit down and come to an agreement, and us as men need to listen. Us as women, we need to come together and not have that child as a pawn. You get what I'm saying? I salute like all women that do understand this situation, and men that take care of their children that's in this situation. Because I'm gonna just tell you, the system leans more towards the women. I don't know what state you in, but in Florida it does. You know what I'm saying? I've been in and out of that situation, man. You can't tell me shit about that. You get what I'm saying? But like I say, I've been in and out of the situation. I'm just gonna say, no one wins. And like she said, if you think about it, the child walk away with nothing, the mother walk away with nothing, the father walk away with nothing, but the system does. The system is designed to keep. That's why child support was designed, for one. Matter of fact, it was actually designed for white women at first, when they was able to divorce. They couldn't do it on blacks because blacks weren't allowed to get married, so they had to change that. But at first, this is when the husband would leave the wife, but the wife was able to go and get funds for the child. But again, it was also created for blacks that Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, and all these other black leaders was funded by black families. So what they did, they had to step in and break the family up, and this is why they gave us certain housing programs and stuff, as long as the man is not present or whatever the case may be, in a lot of cases anyway. But this is where the state becomes the father or the provider, and there's no room for the man. Like I tell you, the black man is on the bottom of the totem pole, and this is not to say it has sympathy for a black man, but this also has to get us as a whole to understand that these people don't give a fuck about you, me, or the children. They don't. Everything these people do is for their benefit. Us as people got to come to the realization and take care of our own business. This goes for men and women, okay? At the end of the day, the state wins, because now that man can't do nothing. Credit fucked up. He can't do nothing. The garnishing the check, that ain't nothing. The help that the mother get, it does help, but that's pretty much all it does. It's not a life-changing situation. It's kind of like if it takes you $1,200 a month to raise this child, or to do whatever it is you got to do with this child. It's kind of like pouring it in and pouring it out, pouring it in and pouring out for 18 years. We all know working for exchanging time for money, you don't get rich that way. You don't get wealthy that way or nothing. But if you want to make a change, you don't have the structure to do that, because you got so much stuff on your back You get what I'm saying? And then those housing programs, it makes people content on where they at, because a lot of people don't want to move past that because they don't want to get kicked out of the program, or they just keep them in that, stuck in that situation. Yes, ma'am.
I have a job. I work at the hospital. I just need a little help to tie me over till Monday with my kids. We're staying at the Econo Lodge down the road. I worked at a daily pay place at the landfill all day today to cover the room until payday, but I'm sure.
Exactly what I was talking about, man. I don't know if you can see her walking off. She just walked up to me. Literally, as I'm doing this video about child support, walked up to me crying, needed help to damn, boy. That's why I say, man, this shit crazy. This world fucked up, man. I'm talking about, she literally walked up to me crying, man, needing help. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I gave her what I had. I don't carry no cash. Nobody really does, but this is what I'm saying, man. We as people gonna always be in the situation that we are in because we let other people that want to dictate and run and rule make decisions for us. Man, I don't give a fuck what color you is. I'm tired of all that. People acting like they crazy. Let me tell you something, man. Child support ain't gonna help nobody. Yes, it will make a person do things, but at the end of the day, we'll be better off coming up with our own system. And I don't care what nobody say as far as like, oh, this, all that. That's why we're gonna always be where we at. It's gonna take real people that want to move forward, real men, real women, to understand that this shit ain't no joke, man. This is our kids we talking about. But when we let this world dictate everything around us and make decisions for us, we're gonna always get the short end of the stick. And I'm not saying that child support don't help in some cases, but again, a real man gonna take care of his child. May not take care of the way you feel he should. That's a whole nother story. I just go off what a child needs, not the want. You get what I'm saying? But a real man gonna take care of a child. A real woman gonna take care of their child. And I just wish it was a better system than what it is, because like I say, no one wins. No one wins. And it really be the ones that don't do for their kids. I'm speaking from a father's aspect. The fathers that don't do nothing, they don't get harassed, they don't get, it's just nothing. But the ones who care, try to be there, want to be there, they get all the hell in the world, man. And like I say, this is no disrespect to no women, no men. And I want to give a big shout out to all the stepfathers and the stepmothers and the grandmothers. You get what I'm saying? The aunties and the uncles, the ones that step in. You get what I'm saying? Y'all don't never get y'all kudos. Y'all never get y'all kudos for stepping in, taking care of a child that ain't y'all, whether it's blood related or whatever. But I'm just saying, this system is so broken. If you really look into that child support thing, you'll see what people done committed suicide. I saw an officer, it was a police officer, committed suicide. It's so much stuff that they don't talk about when it comes to that. The money that they make off this situation, y'all might say, well, they don't make no money. Come on, bro. People don't do shit unless they getting benefited. You think they really care about your child? They don't. So I'm trying to stay as biased as I can, but I'm just gonna be real. As long as we allow these people to dictate and make these decisions for us when it comes to our children, that's our fault. As a man, that's our fault. As a woman, that's our fault as parents. I don't give a damn what nobody say, because when nobody there when y'all had that child, y'all both should be able to sit down and come up with a way to do this. And if you ain't got it, you need to get out there and get it. But like I say, when the situation is already distressed, and all this extra shit ain't gonna make it better. And that's why I love what she said in that video. She just see it for what it is. And I'd rather see y'all work together, regardless of y'all differences or, feelings and all that. Work together. And as a man, we need to stand up and and be in the paint with it. And as a woman, we need y'all help. I told y'all that a long time ago. A black man is on the bottom of the totem pole. Everybody hate us. That's not to say give us sympathy. That's not to say, all I'm saying is we need help. We're living in a society where they're brainwashing us as well as they brainwashing y'all. And the only way this shit gonna change is we come together. That's it. That's it. So for y'all who co-parenting, who got it right, kudos to y'all. For the real parents that stuck in there, because a lot of us was young when we had kids, we didn't know no better. I guarantee you, man, 90% of people, if they can go back and change it, they will. They ain't gonna change their child, but they'll definitely change the way they do things. A lot of us will have kids from the women we want to be with for the rest of our lives, you know, and vice versa, you know. But it's life, bro. It's life. But I do know letting other people dictate how we should govern our children, that shit don't even make no sense. That's just like if we lions, how we gonna let some goddamn zebras come tell us how to run come up with a system for us on how we should and shouldn't do our kids and teach our kids the things we should and shouldn't do. These people ain't crazy. They know what time it is, man. They know. But we're gonna forever be stuck as long as we continue to let them do that. You get what I'm saying? But like I say, man, that happened organically. And I wish that she can get the help that she's trying to get. I ain't want to put on camera like that, but y'all heard it for y'allself. But all I'm saying is this, man. Don't tear me down. You know, say what you got to say in the comments, man. It's all good. We're here to learn from each other. But I do know I've been on it myself. I know people that have been on it. And all I'm saying is at the end of the day, I would rather us sit down, talk it out, come up with a solution, and we be men and women about it and help each other get through this. Help each other. Because letting that system step in, it ain't going to be good for nobody. Nobody. But some cases, I know you got to do what you got to do, because men's going to be hard-headed, women going to be hard-headed. But y'all get what I'm saying, man. We ain't got to go back and forth about that. But like I say, man, you know, I love y'all, man. And I just had to stop and let y'all, you know, put my little 2 cents on that. So with that being said, man, hope y'all can get it together. Hope we can get it together. And no flat, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to disrespect nobody. But like I say, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. I'm out.